SieMatic is the first brand in the world who invented handleless kitchen in 1960.
Lovely. Okay.
So what all handleless kitchens you see right now, the concept was invented by SieMatic.
Fantastic.
So we are already on our third and fourth generation of handleless concepts.
Yeah.
And SieMatic is always, very innovative in design. And also we are very proud to say that, we have won a lot of Red Dot, Golden M, German awards, design awards, which is the Red Dot is the highest design award, as you know.
So you said that the Indian market is changing in terms of getting modular kitchens. What is driving that growth, you think?
And there were quite a few German companies who were interested or trying to get into India and were selling, and we were also traveling to Germany and some fairs we attended. And there was always a question that how's India, how's business over there? So
coming to lifestyle, I know Indian kitchens, very traditionally speaking, have been closed kitchens because they're very high use. The food that the lifestyle has changed, of course, for Indians, and perhaps the people who would like to get such a kitchen in their homes, they would not go for deep frying and would not go for very smoky sort of stuff. So how does that German aesthetic and German technology work on an Indian application? A kitchen is the heart of every home, from traditional to modern. This German company has been brought into India and is changing the way that Indian kitchens look like now. Today we will dive into this interesting topic of modular kitchens and how it is coming into the Indian market. Let's dive into this chat, one dialogue at a time. Welcome to the show, Kapil Khanna.
hello, hi Atharva, how are you?
Lovely, thank you. Thank you for having me. It's a lovely showroom you've got.
Thank you.
Tell me about you. Tell me about your journey. How did you come into the design space?
It started back in 2006 when we started to, join our hands with a German company, Hefle. So it was majorly into architecture and furniture hardware at that time.
Okay.
So gradually, it was a long-term association with them for almost more than 10 years and so. And we were selling architecture and furniture hardware at that time. So gradually they started selling kitchen hardware, kitchen appliances, then kitchen sinks, faucets, and so the business was moving towards more of a kitchen solution.
Okay.
So was Hefle's focus also diverted towards more into the kitchen solutions. So we were selling Blum, we were selling a lot of other exciting hardwares from here and there. So gradually we started giving a complete solution. So we ended up making the modular kitchens, and that was really something exciting at that time. So the market was also growing up, things were changing in India.
Yeah.
So it was really exciting to start SieMatic at that time.
So how did SieMatic come about?
So actually SieMatic, when we were doing Hefle's business with them, it was more of we were supplying to a lot of niche customers at that time. And then the Indian market was also growing, and there were quite a few German companies who were interested or trying to get into India and were selling, and we were also traveling to Germany and some fairs we attended. And there was always a question that how's India, how's business over there? So we used to meet people, and then at that time India was, they were just moving very slow steps at that time. But yes, there was a niche customer which we were catering to, and then from there we thought maybe 5 years, 6 years down the line, this kitchen industry is going to be growing and growing towards more premiums.
It's the heart of every home.
Exactly. So when we were traveling to Germany and when we happened to see a few kitchen brands, and it was an eye opener for us.
Okay.
So looking at that, we just had this idea that why not to get some brains or our focus to this industry.
Yeah.
Because maybe 5 years, 6 years down the line, people were Indian market was getting ready for buying the luxury brands, and we were getting towards the luxury clothing, we were getting towards the luxury cars. So gradually Indian market was growing towards that, and luxury was sooner or later going to get inside your house.
Yes.
So just looking at that particular market back then, so we decided that we should, have some very, very top-end kitchen brand, so with whom we can associate and bring it here in India and get associated.
So when you went to Germany, and I'm sure you saw multiple brands over there, what made you gravitate towards SieMatic? What was so different about them as compared to the other brands?
See, it was not at first instance that we saw SieMatic as a brand when it was a modular kitchen idea. We used to hear few brands which were really, working here in India already, but they were not so premium or not so exclusive, because probably they might be thinking that Indian market was not ready at that time.
It doesn't have that spending capacity.
So they were there, but they were not really doing well. Few were there, then few came. So and then we just did some research, and we were talking to a few people who knew, who were like more focused into the kitchen industry.
Yeah.
And then we got to know the name.
Okay.
And eventually we met somebody who just made us get associated with SieMatic, and that was where it started.
Okay.
And then I was being invited by SieMatic to have a look at the Germany showroom. So we went there, and it was a wonderful experience, and the kitchens were the next level. So that's how it started.
So SieMatic Kitchen, obviously, as you rightly mentioned, has got such a strong global presence, has got a very good name in terms of quality, in terms of precision as well. And off camera, you were telling me how beautiful. So tell me a little bit about the kitchen that's right behind us.
See, SieMatic is almost a 100-year-old brand.
Yeah.
So it's a complete journey which they have gone through. And, there was one, I will show you maybe later on. I showed you offline also. This is like SieMatic 29, which is like a very regular kitchen cabinet with the base down there, just one single piece of a furniture, which used to be, long back, some kind of a cabinetry was there. And then you need to have some shelf to put your appliance or your utensils up there. So there it was started, and Mr. Zickman, the owner of SieMatic.
Yeah.
So that was where they started, and gradually, this whole idea erupted to get into the more modular. So very proudly, I would like to say when coming to this, I'm making you travel towards this. This is a small story. SieMatic is the first brand in the world who invented handleless kitchen in 1960.
Lovely. Okay.
So what all handleless kitchens you see right now, the concept was invented by SieMatic.
Fantastic.
So we are already on our third and fourth generation of handleless concepts.
Yeah.
And SieMatic is always, very innovative in design. And also we are very proud to say that, we have won a lot of Red Dot, Golden M German awards, design awards, which is Red Dot is the highest design award, as you know.
Yeah.
So this particular kitchen is also Red Dot awarded.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah. And this has got a very unique profile system, as you can see.
Yeah.
The light is coming from behind the hidden source, and there is just like a very uniform flow of light. And also, the light changes from warm white to cool white. So that's also one, thing which is possible in this. You can also dim it. So it's not just, a kitchen these days. It is a lifestyle. It is like, a lot of functionality also behind this. A lot of patent features what SieMatic has. So we also call it SieMatic Plus Points.
Okay.
SieMatic, very premium mat systems, and so many and so on. So if I'll start talking about SieMatic's USPs, then it will take me the whole day to explain you about it. But yes, this kitchen particularly is one of the most liked kitchen in the world. That's and one of the most fastest selling. And we are also selling it very successfully. So this was the small story behind this kitchen. There are a lot of things to talk about it, but as you can see, this looks very minimalist and very functional.
Lovely. So you said that the Indian market is changing in terms of getting modular kitchens. What is driving that growth, you think?
See, when you look at the Indian market and the way India is growing, so the whole world is looking towards us as one of the fastest growing economy.
Yeah.
So the Indian buyer is having more money in his pocket to spend now. So earlier we were buying things which was needed in the house.
Yeah.
So now we are also looking towards the luxury.
Yeah.
We have now traveled a lot, and also thanks to internet.
Yes.
So the world is so small that everybody is having your device in your hand, and you can look at what is happening here and there. So you can look at the whole world. So people are now more aware, and people are more wanting to see something more. Earlier days, we usually compare our kitchens with cars, because mostly the people relate with the cars.
Yeah.
So earlier days, the car was like, okay, a good, nice looking car, which we used to have.
Yeah.
Maruti, not even Maruti, I would say Fiat or Ambassador was there in our neighbor's house, or some of our cousins used to have it. So people were very happy with it. Then came the time when, the Maruti came. Mm-hmm. So we saw a power steering and then an air conditioner in the car.
Yeah.
So it was so exciting for us.
So slow and gradual.
So slowly,
changes.
gradually, now when we are talking about the cars, we are talking about a lot of features.
Yeah.
We want ADAS, we want, the air conditioning from our seats, we need this, that, blah, blah, blah. So many features here and there. We need quattro technology, we need, that kind of 6 airbags, safety features, functionality, everything is like, people are now asking for. Yeah. Similarly, when you look at the kitchens, it's not just only a design.
It has changed a lot.
It has changed gradually a lot with the time, the innovation, and the needs and demands.
So do you think it's still very aesthetic, or is it still very functional based, or has it changed that people are more likely, for example, for this
when
one?
it comes to SieMatic, our bottom line is functionality.
Okay.
What
about
we call it
aesthetics?
timeless elegance.
Yeah.
So when we say that it is timeless elegance, then aesthetics is always hand in hand with the elegance. If we don't make kitchens in a golden ratio, which we have learned and studied from the designs training in Germany, so automatically when you are following the law of nature, because everything what we see, any monument, any human being, whatever you see on this planet is mostly in a golden ratio.
Yeah.
That's why everything looks very proportionate, everything looks very perfect, minimalist. So we try to follow that golden ratio.
Yeah.
So which gives us and it makes us achieve those design lines. And the kitchen looks beautiful, kitchen looks more functional. So these days kitchen is not just a kitchen to cook, it is a style statement.
Yeah.
We've been also taught, when we are designing a kitchen, it is not just that we are asking you, okay, where you want to cook, which direction you want to cook, where you want to have your, sink and all that stuff. We ask you how many members you are, what's the age, what is your profession,
Okay.
and what's your lifestyle.
Yeah.
So it's very important to understand that.
Coming to lifestyle, I know Indian kitchens, very traditionally speaking, have been closed kitchens because they're very high use. The food the lifestyle has changed, of course, for Indians, and perhaps the people who can would like to get such a kitchen in their homes, they would not go for deep frying and would not go for very smoky sort of stuff. So how does that German aesthetic and German technology work on an Indian application?
Yeah, that's a very nice question. A lot of people, they come and ask us when they are buying this kitchen from us, whether these kitchens fit to our Indian cooking styles or not. See, Atharva, when we say we are modernizing, we are growing, we are also falling short of time. So gradually you see, in Germany and in other parts of the globe, people have very less time to cook. So when you have very less time to cook, you need foods which are mostly, pre-prepared, and you are heating.
Yeah.
And, people are also getting more health conscious. So the oil thing is getting cut.
Yes.
The whole system is changing.
Yeah.
The whole society is changing. So now with this, the high-end appliances, those functional appliances, they are coming into play.
Yeah.
So you need more, technologically strong appliances.
Yeah.
which work very efficiently.
Yeah.
You know, they are very I would say nature friendly
Yeah.
and environment friendly as well, and your health friendly as well. So you cooking towards more health conscious scenario. So earlier days we were cooking with a lot of oils in our house.
Yeah. Now that's all been cut down.
Yes. Now these kitchens are more like, you know, even the appliances which now are into the picture are more advanced.
Yeah.
For example, if you say kitchen hood,
Yeah.
so it sucks more efficiently.
Yeah.
The technology has grown.
Yeah.
Now we have the countertop extractors, which
Yeah.
I would say is the future of
Yeah.
the
They actually are quite
kitchen.
lovely, yeah.
And gradually the whole world is now following it.
Yeah.
4, 5 years, 6 years, I think back when we were there in Eurocucina in Germany,
Yeah.
I mean in Italy. So this thing came into picture. And from there, you know, most of the brands of appliances, they have started following this technology to have a countertop extractor. So this avoids an overhead chimney.
Okay.
So already, you know, things are moving in a very different direction.
But does that also happen when your client comes in? Would they get a modern kitchen like this at the front and then another kitchen at the back, which is more Indian style?
Yes, fortunately, the SieMatic kitchen customers are having that leeway of big houses and, you know, the big bungalows. They have no constraint of space.
Yeah.
So yes, we do, you know, have a show kitchen.
Yeah.
Then, you know, we have a curry kitchen.
Yeah.
And then we have a wet kitchen. So
Yeah.
we have done quite a few, I would say quite many houses where the scenario was like this.
Yeah.
So in India also, I mean, like, you know, there is another question which people come and ask us, okay, meri kitchen to mera servant use karega.
Yeah.
So, you know, most of the houses and all these people, they have servants. So these kitchens are very robust. I don't say, I mean, SieMatic kitchen is very good to use for more than 15 to 20 years. We have
Okay.
very happy customers.
Nice.
And, but, you know, still people are more skeptical towards, you know, when they are buying such a high-end product, they want to take, you know, use it more carefully.
Definitely.
And don't really want to give it in the hands of their servants. So they have the back kitchens, they have the curry kitchens,
Yeah.
which are like, you know, for your daily use. It happens quite often.
So how are the material finishes, the appliances, every component that you put into a German kitchen different from an Indian kitchen?
I tell you, this is again, you know, something which a lot of people come and ask, and this is a very common question in India. What is the material with which this kitchen is made of? See, there in Germany, in that part of globe, European kitchens, they are more into chipboards,
Okay.
the particle boards,
Yeah.
they call, very commonly, you know, known here in India by the name of particle boards. So, and we have a notion that that is like, you know, very prone to, you know, water, or, you know, it will not last long, or it's like that. And here in India, people always want to have a kitchen with ply.
Okay.
And for the better these days, you know, people ask for HDHMR or
Yeah.
another kind of a waterproof or water resistant materials which are now available
Yeah.
here in India. But it is not such.
Okay.
I mean, even if it is a kitchen of particle board, we have, you know, in every production, every day, the materials are being tested, dipped inside the water,
Yeah.
and, you know, checked thoroughly.
Okay.
And they are good to use. I mean, there's nothing happening. So it's like very thoroughly tested. But, you know, we in India are very used to, you know, back then we used to wash our kitchens. Our nannies and dadis, they used to wash the kitchens. So we had that trend. So at one point of time, for certain years, we used to face this question. Now, ironically, in past 4, 5, 6 years, we have seen that we have got rid of this question of washing the kitchen.
Okay. Yes.
Now the
that's true.
washing the kitchen is only now has you know, remained
surface
on the
level.
floor only,
Yes.
the surface level,
Yeah.
and that too is only getting to the mopping.
Yeah.
So, you know, the kitchens have, you know, come out of the wet, more of the wet prone scenario,
Yeah.
to more of the dry side of it.
Yeah.
Because now we have started using a very important appliance in the kitchen, which is dishwasher. So we
Game
used to,
changer.
wash our dishes like we
And
know
there
how
would
it
be-
works here in India.
Yeah.
We have a
Definitely.
lot of dishes. So we have a separate washing area for this now in the houses. If not a separate wet kitchen, then of course a separate washing area.
Yeah.
So which is a major main washing area,
Yeah.
which protects your kitchen from more of the water exposure,
Right.
and it gives a better life, a
Yeah.
better maintenance, nice look.
Yeah.
So more spick and span. So that's how, I mean, like, things
I
are.
suppose it also goes back to what you were saying earlier, that the lifestyle's changed. So less greasy stuff. So less greasy stuff in the kitchen means you don't need to clean it as thoroughly as you need to probably earlier.
Exactly.
Yeah. So
Everything is
SieMatic is also known for its innovation. Is there anything new that's come up with SieMatic that is catching everyone's eye?
Yes. Last year, since last 3-4 years, we are consecutively in all these years, we are back to back coming up with very new exciting products.
Okay.
We came up with the SLX in 22-23. Then we came with the
And
Mondial.
that's a kitchen model.
That's a kitchen model.
Okay.
So it's similar to buying a car model.
Yeah.
So here the basic features remain same,
Yeah.
but then the model changes, things changes. Then
Okay.
and then we had Mondial,
Okay.
where we have a very thick countertop, very
Yeah.
bold statement,
Yeah.
very I would say high-end product from SieMatic. And then now we have in 2025 very recently launched SG6.
Okay.
So this is our latest model,
Right.
which probably, yes, we are sure, not probably, rather, we will be having this in our showroom very soon.
Okay.
Uh,
What are the two USPs that you have to give to anyone who's listening right now?
So in this new SG6, we have come up with a very innovative system where we have the corners which are now rounded.
Okay. So child-proof, is that the only reason why? Or?
That's like more inclusive. You want to have, the shapes, the round shapes are now more in the design
Aesthetically
lines that you
pleasing,
see
yeah.
aesthetically, as you were saying, and at the same time keeping that round with our floating shelf mechanism. So that
Okay.
was more innovative from SieMatic side.
Yeah.
So that's one thing, and then we also have a stone with a very different kind of a construction where the water is not going to drip outside. So that's again a very exciting
Interesting.
construction of stone where we have it with the SG6.
And is it because the slope is made in a way where?
Yes, the water stays
The
inside.
angle, yeah.
Yes, so it's a kind of a dip inside,
Yeah.
and then the surface is flat inside.
Yeah.
So the water is not. If you spill some water, it's not going to come out.
Oh, fantastic. That's nice.
So that's our new model, which you will be very soon seeing in our showroom.
What are the common mistakes that people make when they're designing a kitchen?
See, this is a very, very typical question, because if you think it from a designer point of view, you focus on more of designing. If you look at user point of view, they need more functionality. So it's always a tug of war between these two people, and people end up using a lot of space inside the kitchen. So there is a mentality to utilize all the space available in the kitchen. That is a very kind of a small mistake people mostly commit.
Mm-hmm.
You should not overload the walls.
Okay.
There has to be a breathing space.
Right. That is true. Yeah.
So it's not always about having a lot of cabinets here and there. Wherever you see a wall, oh, there is a wall, put a cabinet.
Yeah.
Oh, there is a wall, put a cabinet.
Yeah.
No. So that is not such.
Yeah.
So when you calculate the storage,
Yeah.
so the kitchen should be more functional
Yeah.
and more reachable.
What about apartments though?
See, people do create storages
Yeah.
which are not in your reach.
Yeah.
But then client is asking you, okay, you put me a cabinet on the top of a cabinet,
Yeah.
another cabinet on the top of that.
Indian mentality, they want to
storage there.
maximize on everything, right?
See, I understand that there are, as you said, in apartments, sometimes the apartments, it completely depends what kind of a size of apartment you're talking
Yeah.
about. These
Yeah.
days, apartments like Camellias and Magnolias, the concept of apartment is also changed.
Yes, true.
So we have the high ceilings, we have got the good space.
Yeah.
So, it's not so, it's about the size.
Yeah.
Size is small when, then you have a constraints, then you have to accommodate, then you cannot really do much with the
Yeah.
design.
Yeah.
So you are left with very less choices, and you have to, still reach something which, touches those models and those design lines from whatever brand you are using in the kitchen.
But are these customizable as well then?
Yes.
Or-
This is also again a very interesting question. Customization. See, there are a lot of brands available across the globe. Now, when we are working with Europe and we are talking about European companies. So, SieMatic is one company which is very open and catering to the niche customers. We are not catering to the masses.
Yeah.
So, that's why we have a possibility to customize the carcasses, the boxes.
Yeah.
So we can customize the boxes. There are certain limits and certain possibilities which are there where we can do, certain limitations where we can't. So for example, like these glass shutters, we cannot really, these comes in standard sizes.
Okay.
But when it comes to some wooden ones and the metallic ones and something like that, metallic laminates, to be more precise. So that is possible.
Okay.
So we do.
Yeah.
So
But what I meant was, what if the slab size, you want that changed from, let's say, 2 meters to about 3 meters? Can that be done?
So this is a customizable stuff.
Okay.
So we have got, the possibility where you have a slab size of even 4 meters without you finding a joint.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting.
So joint will be there. It is
Yeah.
not possible to have a 4-meter continuous one slab.
Yeah.
Very rare to find. But we have a possibility to give you this kind of a slab of, whatever size we have, in our catalog to
Yeah.
one extent.
yeah.
And it will be jointed, but you will not be able to find the joint. It is
Okay.
such a small, invisible hairline joint that you'll have to really look at it very keenly. We have quizzed literally for this back there in Germany with few of our, trainees whom we were training with. So it was really difficult to find.
So with customization also comes, the material that you can choose. Can you, how does it work then? Can you forego on some of the materials and still be able to give out a good product? To save on the prices, for example?
Yes, Atharva, SieMatic is very flexible, and our approach is to reach to everyone, whosoever is liking to buy a SieMatic kitchen, and we would try our level best to fit into their budget.
Yeah.
And by that we do not mean to compromise with our quality and the features. Most of it, when it comes to our carcasses, it stays there, like our dust-proof seals, our same color plinth, and few more of those sort. Many of them multimatic system. So they are our very exclusive features which stay always there. The only difference we create for the pricing is with the different finishes, different materials in the front. So we have a wide range of choice. We have different price groups.
Okay.
From 0 to 9, we have almost 10 price groups where we can, change the cost of the same kitchen by changing, the front finishes.
Okay.
So it really, gives a comfort level to the customer to really, play with the pricing.
So the idea or the conception or misconception is that the German kitchens are very expensive, modular kitchens are very expensive. Can you give a sort of a range? Where does it start from? And if you really want to go all out, how much can you spend?
I don't like this question at all. This question I really don't want and like to answer. But yes, as we are here, we have to. We don't have a choice. See, a German kitchen is like a German car, which is, say, Volkswagen,
Yeah.
and then we have Audi.
Yeah.
So there is a difference
Yeah.
between the technology, the features, what you get inside. Both are German.
Yeah.
Similarly, when it comes to SieMatic kitchens,
Yeah.
because Audi is more premium than
Volkswagen.
so you have to pay the price for that.
Definitely.
And at the same time, you get a lot of premiumness in that, not by just saying it. We have given you a lot of features, SieMatic plus points, and SieMatic patent features, and SieMatic exclusive designs,
Okay.
and the quality. So, by brand comes the quality assurance, after sales service assurance. And it's not just, buying a kitchen just for the heck of buying it. There is a promise which we make.
Well said.
So that's how, this is how you get convinced to buy a brand. That's what it is.
I appreciate that
We are a little more exclusive. I won't say we are expensive.
Yeah.
We are more exclusive.
Of course, and again, that comes at the cost of customizations
Yes.
and everything
Yes.
that comes hand in hand.
Lot
which
of
is
flexibility.
fantastic.
Lot
Yes.
of flexibility.
And I suppose someone who is inclining towards SieMatic kitchens, a new homeowner, or someone's bought their own apartment, how much budget should they keep aside for the modular kitchen?
Again, it is the same question from a different direction.
Yeah.
So it's first you choose what model you want. We have certain economical models also,
Yeah.
which fits into most of the clients who are looking for not spending so much. So when it comes to in Indian rupees, I would say a kitchen size of say around 10 by 12, usually what we have in our houses, in apartments.
Yeah.
A kitchen falls somewhere around between a bracket of, I would say, 17 to 20 lakh rupees.
Yeah.
And when we say this, we are only talking about the woodwork. We are not including the appliances and countertop in this. Because this gives you a freedom to budget your kitchen, because somebody
customize.
wants to buy an appliance which is not so expensive. Somebody wants to buy some very exclusive products. Similarly with the countertop stones, we have a lot of options and choices from India only. And if you really want to go with the SieMatic countertops, we have various and wide range of very exclusive countertops, which are very exclusive and very beautiful. So you can always get that from us.
So what are some emerging trends in the market, especially for modular kitchens? Is it smart tech as well, smart kitchens? Are you guys able to integrate that yet?
See, when it comes to emerging trends, then people are talking a lot of integration of lighting, some automation system, then floating spaces.
Yeah.
So these are few things which people are really very keen on, and how you are really looking towards it.
Yeah.
Automation is also something which people are really very inclined towards. Automation comes into your drawers, touch to open, push to open, overhead cabinets, and things rolling up and down on their own. So these are those exciting points in the kitchen which
taking
people
it up a notch further. I know I've used ovens where you can just preheat the oven on your phone before even you get to the house.
Yes. So when we talk about ovens, microwave, and all these appliances, we are very exclusively inclined towards Miele.
Yeah.
Miele is one of our most liked and most showed brands.
Yeah.
And we sell Bosch as well.
Yeah.
And this is like, when we talk about Miele, it's like, and even the Bosch, they have these Wi-Fi systems.
Yes.
These appliances are really smart.
Yes.
So even one in front of you is also like that only.
Okay.
So you can switch it on before you are leaving from your office.
Yeah.
And your wife has already kept some stuff inside your oven, or maybe your home help.
Yeah.
before she's leaving or he's leaving, and then you can just switch it on, and then things are ready before you are coming to home. So you know what's your travel time and can do it.
If you have to make one prediction about how kitchens will change in the next 5 to 10 years, what is that one thing that you feel is going to be in every home?
See, kitchen will have a lot of appliances in future. We are moving towards automation systems, smart, artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence is going to come into the picture big time.
Okay.
And the only way to integrate automation into or artificial intelligence into your kitchen is by appliances.
100%.
So easier.
Yeah.
And who knows, tomorrow you will see robots and robot hands cooking in your kitchen. So maybe someday you'll be having this robot standing in your kitchen and doing stuff for you.
Yeah.
And you have to make robot friendly kitchens.
I know. So, okay, I come into SieMatic. I've bought the most wonderful kitchen setup that you've got. Tell me, from the time of me deciding that I want to go with this to installation, how many days? What does the time frame look like?
It's a long process, Atharv. It is not something which is readily available off the shelf.
Yeah.
It needs a complete hell lot of planning, discussion, design. So we have the different steps, starting from when you're coming to us with a plan of yours, of your house, and then you have a kitchen inside. So we have to have a plan of your kitchen, and then you just go and take a round of our showroom and decide one model.
The reason why I ask is because for any of the viewers who are watching this video, and they're coming up with a new apartment or a home, they should know when they should start contacting you, or how far in advance they should start.
Well in advance, when even not the flooring is not been laid, not even any electrical or plumbing has been done.
Okay.
So it's going to be a bare shell, I would say. Is the right time to come and decide. I have got few clients who have ironically, here in India we make the kitchen first, and we erect the walls, and then you go to a kitchen vendor and ask for a kitchen to fit into that area.
That's how usually
usually most of the people do. But I have met quite a few people who have decided to buy a kitchen. Like now you want to buy a Bentley, and you know that you're going to buy a Bentley, and you need this sort of a garage.
You build a garage after that.
So you build a garage after you buy a Bentley. So this is how it's like in kitchens. Few people who are really keen on bringing that particular design and kitchen which they have seen somewhere in one of the SieMatic showrooms somewhere in the globe, and they want to bring that kitchen to their house. So they will plan their kitchen size and walls accordingly. So that's a very exciting way of doing it. Then you know what you want and how it has to be. But Atharv, to coming back to your question, we have different steps to do that. First of all, we make some plans for you which you already have in your layout plan of your house. So we make different options. And you say, for example, you liked SLX, you liked urban kitchen, you liked few components from, say, your urban kitchen has a herb garden, so which is a very nice, exciting thing which everybody likes to have. So we are not very rigid with our design lines. You can also do fusion. So if you like one thing from SieMatic SLX model and one thing from urban, you can
marry
also
them together.
But not much of it. So it's just small things which you can really do, not much of it. Otherwise we will lose our whole design aesthetics and the styles. So we do give you plans, different possibilities, that how you can place things. We understand your needs, where you want what all appliances you want, and there is a lot of Vastu constraint these days in India. People are following it, and we have to understand where you want wet area, where you want to have your cooking. So understanding on that, we make a conceptualization of 4, 5, 6 whatever possibilities of designs on a layout with the reference images. So till here we don't charge anything from anyone. So you're coming to us, we are preparing this, we are inviting you back to our showroom, and then we are giving you a presentation
Yeah.
with all the reference images and the possibilities what is going to be happening in your
Yeah.
kitchen. Then you have our design area
Yeah.
where we have a very a nice 75-inch display
Yeah.
and lot of samples to play with. So you can pick and choose one out of those samples, whatever you feel like for your
Yeah.
kitchen.
Yeah.
And then we can give you one tentative budget,
Yeah.
which is the most important aspect of going further.
Definitely.
So we give you one tentative budget. You get to know, okay, by this material, this is going to be my budget. If this doesn't suits me, we can either go up, I want more premium, or maybe we can go down.
Yeah.
So we will give you an option, this
Definitely.
and that. And then okay, if we are falling on one line,
Yeah.
then here you are going to pay me.
Yeah.
So you will pay me for my further designs.
Yeah.
I will make the elevations for
Yeah.
you. And then
The real work
once the whole
starts.
thing gets arranged and we now fix,
Yeah.
now this is my kitchen,
Yeah.
everything is in place. Now we will start working on the front finishes, colors, and then we will give you a 3D presentation.
Yeah. Okay.
So this 3D presentation is I would say not the end, the beginning of it.
Okay.
So from here, your kitchen starts, beginning to go into the production to Germany. And here we again take, the production advance from you.
Yeah.
And the things go back to Germany. From there, we start getting the question answers.
Yeah.
There are a lot of questions.
Yeah.
We sometimes do really things which are not very common back there in Germany.
Yes,
and
I
they
can
ask us
imagine.
whether
Yeah.
we are sure that we want to do this.
Yeah.
So sometimes few mistakes as well. So SieMatic is very, very clever and smart in catching hold of all those
Anomalies,
mistakes,
as you would
yes,
say.
anomalies, and they just alert us,
Yeah.
and we have to give the answers to them. And when everything, all the ticks are there, 10 on 10,
Yeah.
then the kitchen goes into the production.
Fantastic.
And we give you a tentative X works time. That means when the kitchen is going to be leaving from Germany.
Okay.
We are very transparent in our deals.
Yeah.
We don't have any storage place with us.
Yeah.
Your kitchen is your kitchen.
Yeah.
When it is going to be coming from Germany, we will
Yeah.
give you a heads up
Yeah.
1 month or 1.5 months before it is leaving from
Yeah.
there. And you'll have to, make your space or kitchen ready
Yeah.
because you know when your kitchen is arriving. So it's very transparent whenever we are doing it. Containers are always opened in either the presence of the client or client's authorized person, or if they are not available, over the video phone. So that's how it works.
Lovely.
And if on special request somebody has delayed their project, we have the possibility to store
Hold the shipment.
but then we have to outsource it.
That's true.
That's how it is. And
Fantastic.
all this process needs minimum 5 to 6 months.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you for walking me through everything today. People forget how that kitchens are a very integral part of every home. And I love how you've explained very succinctly that a kitchen is not just a place to cook. The mindset has changed a lot. It's more aesthetic, and it also the functionality that it brings into the space. I would also like to do a quick rapid fire with you.
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
Don't
Well, I've
ask
got
me
you.
witty questions.
I will try my best. Okay, so gas stove or induction? What do you prefer?
Mix of both in India.
Matte or gloss finish?
Gloss, less maintenance. Matte, my personal favorite.
Okay. Island kitchen or U-shaped?
Depends on the size.
But give me one.
Island any day.
Okay. Most overrated kitchen trend?
Oh, have a lot of glass here and there.
Okay. This is not related to kitchens, but one German word every Indian homeowner should know.
Immer besser.
What does that mean?
Forever better.
Oh, fantastic.
So that's like the tagline for Miele. It's, these appliances are, really timeless. And I have found so many happy users. I've got so many examples.
Yeah.
I've got clients who were in love with their, appliances. They were shifting from another part of the globe to India, and they have 4-5 appliances from Miele, and they wanted to buy more, and they wanted to retain them as well. So they
Okay.
brought those appliances. We incorporated those appliances in their SieMatic kitchen,
Right.
and then also provided them few new ones.
Yeah.
And we gave them the services happily with Mila.
Lovely.
So, immer besser.
Okay. Thank you very much, Kapil Khanna, for the time and walking me through this lovely setup that you've got. Can you tell our viewers whereabouts are you based?
Showroom is right on a very prime location on Golf Course Road, one of the most premium addresses, and it's spread in an area of almost more than 4,000 square feet. And you can see yourself. I mean, it's like a nice experience center. We throw a lot of wine and cheese events, some parties, and all that stuff. I mean, like it's a place to have fun.
Definitely.
I would
You all are
love to
invited.
invite a lot of people here, and they can just come have a look. I mean, there is no obligation to buy a SieMatic kitchen. You can just come and have
Fantastic. Thank you very much for having me today. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you. Thanks, Atharva.
Cheers.
Pleasure to have you in the showroom.
Thank you.
Thank you.